what we're doing today is we are practicing putting my maker's mark on rings. So last time I did this is about as far as I got. You can see the design on the inside there, but you can also see kind of a speed bump that happened because I got too close to that lip. So we're gonna try and not hit the lip and just try it a couple more times today and see how it goes. So let me get this all set up here. Y'all feel free to, tap the screen and do all that jazz. Give me a follow. Usually I'm making coin rings on live, but today we're practicing stamping. So this is a cool little jig. It attaches onto my 1-ton arbor press, and it's got magnets here, so it's going to help hold my stamp in place. We're just going to lock that in here. Perfect. No, not Joe. There's our little maker's mark. So, there's a couple things I'm trying to work out here. Haha, Joe Mama, good one. You're a duck with jokes. So, there's a couple things I'm trying to work out here. On this last one, we definitely hit the lip. We don't want to do that this time. Also, on the opposite side, you can see it kind of mashed up the details here. And we don't want that to happen either. So last time I used blue paper towel underneath the ring. This time I'm going to use some folded up printer paper. I think it's going to work a little better. We shall see. I'm going to rip some in half. Fold it, I don't know, like 3 times or so. Now we got a little bit of paper that we're going to slide under there. And hopefully that'll cushion it up a little bit. Now we're just gonna grab a random ring I made a long time ago. This is a ring that's just been sitting around for a long time. Nothing too special about it, so we're just gonna practice putting stamps on the inside of it. Wish me luck. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully you guys can get a decent view of what's going on here. So I don't have a lot of wiggle room. So that's as high as I can raise it up. That's as low as I can go. So I've got maybe an inch of like a range of motion. So I want to make sure I've got everything nice and lined up. I'm also going to check the orientation of the stamp. So his head is here and his neck is on this side. So it's oriented that way. So now we're just going to try and line the stamp up with our ring. That looks pretty lined up to me. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a push. And we'll see if that little push is enough to leave the stamp. Looks okay. I probably could have pushed a little deeper. It's not bad. And the other side doesn't look messed up. So we'll just scooch over a little bit more. Push a little harder on this one. That's about as far as I went last time, so we'll go a little bit harder this time. That looks pretty good. See our other side. It's pretty clean. There's a little warping underneath. Looks like we marred some of the lettering. So I might try and fold this paper up one more time. So that'll be 4 folds. Give it a little more cushion underneath. And we'll try again. It's a delicate balance. And I really want to get this process figured out, because it's a real shame to make a nice ring and then mess it up by putting a stamp on it. There's our third one. Looks pretty good. And didn't mar up the detail on the other side as bad. It's still a little marred though. Go for 6 folds. That seems a bit much. It does kind of help hold the ring in there a little bit though. Gives it a bit of a spring action. But it might also wiggle a little more. Oh, that looks really good. Solid press. Thanks, man. Sorry, usually I'm doing a little more fun stuff than this, but today I'm just practicing. It looks like that definitely left kind of a curved bump, which is interesting. I haven't seen that happen before. So maybe we'll go back to just 5 folds. That might give it a little too much pushback there. If you guys want to check out some of the stuff I make, you can tap the gold chain down here. It'll pull up some of my products. Usually I'm on live making those. So if I get any orders today, I'll get to work on them. You can also go to the link on my profile. It's all good. That one I didn't push crazy hard on, and it gave a pretty nice stamp there. I like that one. Let's see how it looks on the other side. Pretty clean. There's a little dimple, barely perceptible though. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I like the new press punch. Are you using the Sharpie trick to enhance the stamp? Yeah. So this one I used the Sharpie on a couple days ago, and it still kept the detail really nice. But I did this stamp a little too high and got a speed bump on there, so I wasn't able to send this ring out. So I've been wearing it. I think it looks pretty good. And I'm just kind of practicing on this one, trying to get the right amount of force with the right amount of stamp detail. You can see it got a little wave on there, marred up the detail, so that one was pushed too hard. Yeah. We're just trying to find just the right amount of force. It's really not, it's like almost imperceptible. Alright, so we'll try again. I wonder if I could do it like this. And hold my ring sideways. Get a better look. I'm not gonna lie, I like that orientation a little bit better. So I can actually see the lip now. See if we can zoom in a bit. So yeah, now I can see the outside lip, so I know if I'm on top of it or not. And it's also easier to get it lined up like this. When it was the other way, it was kind of hard to tell if it was even, but now that it's directly facing me, I can see that it's nice and even. Nice little push. Looks pretty good. And I can't even tell on that side, so that's not bad. Now where I left that Sharpie is a whole nother question. Alright, so now that we've got this one all kinds of marked up, we're going to do one more. We're going to try and do the best I can on it, and then we'll put some Sharpie over it and see how nice it comes out. This will be a nice one. 1991 quarter coin ring. Try and find a nice empty space on the inside here. I think over there looks pretty good. So we'll just get everything lined up. Couple moving parts here, so you want to make sure everything is right where you want it. It is much easier to see that lip this way though. That's nice that I can switch it around. All right, let's give it a push. There's our stamp. Come on now, focus just a little bit for a second. Looks like his grin didn't quite get in there. And it's a real shame if I don't push hard enough on it. It's really difficult to like realign the stamp where it was and go over it again. So you get like one shot. I really want to get this down. So I colored it in with some Sharpie. Now I'm just gonna rub that out. This is a 1-ton arbor press. I got it from Harbor Freight. So it's all controlled by like a lever with my hand. So it's not super heavy duty, it's just 1 ton, but you can definitely get some work done with it. So now I'm just cleaning up that Sharpie off of the inside here. And that leaves us with this, which is about half of the stamp. We definitely got the sunglasses on there and a bit of the hair. That is not quite the detail I'm looking for. Well, the problem is if I push too hard, or really any harder than this, you'll start seeing defects on the outside of the ring. For example, on this one, let me see here, you can see on the outside where this rope is, it's all flattened out right there where the stamp is. So I'm really trying to reduce that while still getting a nice stamp. Sure, go ahead. Ask away. So we'll go for a round 2 on this ring. Find another blank spot on the inside right there. Should be good. I was a little ginger, a little light-handed on that last one, so we'll give this one a good solid push. Another problem is the inside of these rings isn't like perfectly flat, so it is a little thicker closer to the reeded edge and a little thinner down here, so that for the stamp to make contact it has to push a little further down for the bottom of the stamp details to show up. So that is another kind of curveball. So we got a little bit of a dimple, but it's not too bad. So the copper clad quarter coin rings are $25, but I also have 90% silver available for $100. Putting the stamp on the outside? Oh, I don't know. I think that would almost be more difficult. And since it's a maker's mark, I think on the inside of the ring is more suitable. We got this one all colored up here. Hello, hello. Do you remember when I first started this account and you gave me shoutouts? Yeah, I totally remember that. You're very welcome. Yep, I remember. And look at you go now. No, we're just rubbing off the extra Sharpie. I've got most of it. Sorry I can't show you what I'm doing here. It's just a lot easier to do off screen. But let me get that last little bit off the top here. Might be easy with steel wool, actually. I tell you what, that doesn't look half bad. You can't quite see the grin, but it doesn't look half bad. Let's see if we can pull in and let you see the difference between these two here. That's the first one. It was too light of a press. And this one over here is pretty much the whole damn stamp. That looks really good. But again, on the other side we have a bit of like a dimple. So trying to figure out how to not have that is a little tricky. Was that guy you're using currently specialized? Yes, this stamp is specially designed to go inside of rings. So that was the idea all along, was to put the maker's mark on the inside. Now, I have thought a little bit about creating kind of like a cradle that the ring can sit in. I don't know if that would help reduce the misshaping or not. Let's try one without the paper and see how it looks. And we'll just put this one over some text. It's a pretty clean stamp, but it definitely messed up the outside detail. So going straight on the steel is not the best idea. Definitely need something underneath it. I'm not sure if printer paper is the best option. Last time I tried this blue paper towel. There's another thing I want to try. Let's see if I can find it. So this is a Delrin. This is just a really hard puck of plastic, and I have one here that's magnetic that I use all the time on my rings. So this might work okay. The question is there enough room? It doesn't look too bad. Wood. It's not a bad idea. I like it. That's clever. Don't want to mess that up. Let's see here. So that one didn't sink in too much. Pretty light stamp. Here. Yeah, that's not quite good enough. But on this end, doesn't look like we got any deformation. So that's good. Yeah, I've got some dense rubber. That's what I was looking for when I found this. So if I find that, I will try it too. Let's try this one more time, and we'll give it a good solid push. See how it does. And mark that one so I don't lose track of it. That looks pretty good actually, because it was right above where the 91 is. We've got a little bit of a protrusion, but it didn't mess up the coin detail at all. So that's the best so far. I can't even... No, that protrusion's from a different stamp. That's from this one over here. That one, it didn't do anything. That's not bad. Alright, let's clean it up and see how the actual stamp looks. Delrin puck might be the way to go. That's what I'm thinking. Now the stamp does look a little weird because it is over text. So I'm going to grab another one and stamp it on the puck in like a clean spot on the ring. And I think we might have this figured out, guys. I think we're getting somewhere. Again, I'm sorry we're so zoomed in there. Let's clean that, pull that back up again. So here's the ring we're going to stamp. Find a nice blank spot on there. Make sure we don't hit the lip. Get a good solid push. That looks pretty good. Whoa. Alright, we got a zit on there. I take it back. Maybe plastic ain't the way to go. I don't know. I thought this was a fun experiment. That's about all the time I have for it today. Thank you guys for watching. Wish me luck in the future with this. And I'll catch you on the next live, where hopefully I'll be making some rings. If you'd like to get some coin rings made by me, you can visit the link in my profile. And I hope you guys have a good day. Yep, I'll get some wood and give that a try. We'll see y'all later.